Hey guys, so I'm sure you've heard about ChatGPT, you've heard about Google Bard, and I don't know if it's Bard or Bard. I don't know. Again, English is not my first language. I don't know how they explain it, but I'm sure you've heard about all these amazing things that the ChatGPT can do this, ChatGPT can do that. Oh, Google Bard can do this, it can do that. However, if I ask you, how does it help your business? Like directly, how does it help your bottom line? How does it help your P&L? How does it help your processes and systems? What would you say? If you have something to say, that's good. However, today's video is supposed to help you identify what these apps can actually help your business do. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of MIA with Damini. Get a pen, grab a notepad, and happy learning. Alright guys, so let's get into it. You know how you use Google search engines, right? You use Google to search for information. Some of you use Microsoft Bing and things like that, right? It normally starts with a question, right? It normally starts with a question. And the question could be how to start a blog, right? This is just an example. How to start a blog. You go on Google and then Google shows you like different articles that people have written about how to start a blog. Or you go on Bing and they tell you about different articles, or they show you different articles of people that have written stories about how to start a blog, right? Now, what the search engine does is it shows you the opinions, the data, the facts that other people have curated, right? Good. Now, artificial intelligence tools, keyword artificial intelligence tools like ChatGPT and Google Bard are a bit next gen, right? They take it a step higher. And what that means is the same question you would ask in a ChatGPT or Google Bard environment would be something like, how do I start a blog? Now, it's not going to tell you what other people are saying. It's going to give you its own personal opinion, right? It's going to give you its own personal opinion, and it's going to tell you how it would start a blog for itself, or how it thinks you should start a blog. Now, remember I told you in the search engines, they will tell you how other people or what other people think about how to start a blog. AI, ChatGPT, and Google Bard will tell you how they will start a blog, or how they would think you should start a blog, right? And the difference is, with the results that come out from search engines, you can't edit those results. You can't tell the Google search engine, oh, I want something more funny, I want something quirky, I want something shorter, I want something longer. You can't. But with tools like ChatGPT and Google Bard, you are able to then tell them, oh, I want to create a funny blog, or a blog that has a comical approach to it. A blog that is not too long, not too short. It depends on what you want. You're able to modify and edit the things that you ask ChatGPT and Google Bard tools to help you with, which you would never do with a search engine, right? Now, how do you use these tools to improve your business? We understand what these tools are. We understand how they've taken the search engine level or the game to another level, right? And we understand how people would generally use them. But how does it help your business? So the first thing you want to look at is content creation, right? These tools can help you with content creation across board, from video to audio, even to creatives. However, the free version, right, doesn't create a lot of things for you. I'm sure at some point they will create versions where you just type in something and then to do all the hard work for you, right? But right now, for example, if I'm looking for a topic for this video, again, I don't even know. I have an idea what I want the topic to be, but I can talk to ChatGPT, I can talk to Google Bard. Yo, guys, come up with something. Let me see what you can come up with, and they would give me some topic ideas. Again, maybe I'll even show you topic ideas that they gave me here, depending on if I don't edit this out. But yeah, you can ask it for video ideas. What kind of videos would I shoot to promote a particular product? Let's say you sell skincare products. You can ask these guys, yo, ChatGPT, how you doing? what can I use? What kind of video ads can I think of shooting? What direction should I follow that would help me promote my videos on social media, on, sharing with friends on WhatsApp, whatever it is really. You can ask it for content, calendar ideas for a whole month for your social media. You can ask it for website copy. You can ask it for, it's endless really. You can ask it for all sorts of things. If you want to do PR and you need to draft a contract, if you want to do PR and you want to draft let's say a newsletter or something, you can ask ChatGPT and Google Bard to help you with that. Oh, just you give them the necessary details. I'll need to write a news article or a PR piece for this product launch. They will come up with something in seconds, guys, in seconds. You can also, again, from a legal standpoint, it can help you draft contracts. Again, it's going to draft what it thinks. Again, like I said, artificial intelligence, personal opinion. It's not a lawyer. So it's going to just draft what it thinks it should have. You still also need a lawyer to vet these things for you. Please don't quote me in the wrong place, right? But you can use it to create any form of content, at least ideas of content. Let me use it like that, right? However, this is the catch. It is going to create something very generic, right? At least at the beginning. The more specific you become, the better the responses you will get. But at the beginning, to create something very generic, right? So you also want to read and look at what it's creating to make sure that it makes sense to you, right? And it also makes sense from a legal standpoint. If you what's it called now? If you're asking it to create legal documents, you need to make sure that the legal documents it's creating are the correct legal documents. So you probably need to work with a lawyer for that. If you are creating a news article piece, a PR piece, all of that, you will most likely have to at least vet it through a PR agency or a PR friend of yours that will be able to say, okay, fine, this makes sense. If you're creating content for your customers and consumers and you want to post on social media, trust me, you post the first content, you post the second content, you post the third content. If it's not making sense, back to the drawing board. ChatGPT, this thing's not working. What do you think we should do? Right? It's almost like having a virtual assistant, it's like having a virtual assistant that can help you create content. Now, the second thing is you want to look at, I want to pair these two together. Normally, I would suggest that they might be standalone, but for the context of this video, I'm going to pair the two together. So you have customer support and lead generation. Now, you know how you can get a very funny email at odd hours. I don't know why it always comes at odd hours, but you get a very funny email. I'm going to give you an example, real life example for myself. You get a funny email around like maybe 1 a.m. in the morning. Somebody's sending you a very hot email, hot message. I placed an order for something. It told me 3 to 6 working days. I'm being very specific because it's real. It told me 3 to 6 working days. This is the 7th day. I don't like this. This is terrible customer service. I want a refund. Now, mind you, this is 1 a.m., this is 2 a.m., this is 3 a.m. Even if, again, 8 a.m., 9 a.m., you're a human being. Your brain, again, let me speak for myself. Let me not set you up. Let me set myself up. I'm not a morning person. I normally kick off my day 11 o'clock. From 8 to 10, I'm still planning my day. Like my to-do list, everything, I'm still working on that. I can't get into action mode. But from 11 o'clock, I'm in action mode. I'm in action mode till like 11 p.m. Like it's crazy. So far there's coffee, bitch. I'm good to go, right? But yeah, those kind of people, you would typically want to reply them first thing in the morning, right? 8 a.m., 9 a.m., that's official open hours. You want to reply them. And your brain is not just ready. Your brain is not awake. Your brain is not getting it. ChatGPT, what's up? Google Bard, what's up? I need to respond to this customer, draft something up for me. And it's going to come up with something that actually makes sense. Again, you will read it to make sure it makes sense. It's your business, it's not ChatGPT's business. So you read it to make sure it makes sense. And that's one way you can use it. In terms of lead generation, again, you can want to have some sort of like systems or processes where people come in from different touch points, right? And when they come in from a different touch point, they need to have a unique message or communication system that deals with them. So for example, if you are in real estate, some people would come as rent, some people would come as buy, right? Depending on where you are. Where I am, there's let and there's buy. So the people that come in as rent, the way you communicate with them is different from the way you communicate with people that come to buy, right? At least in the initial stages, even before a phone call is made, or even after a phone call is made, depending on your process and your funnel. So yeah, you don't need you can, let me not put myself in trouble. You can decide to think, okay, you know what, let me write this message like this, let me write this message like that. Again, you might not have the time to create unique messages for each and everyone that comes your way. However, there comes ChatGPT, there comes Google Bard. You are able to then ask these guys to give you ideas as to how to reply these people faster, quicker, things like that, right? Now let's talk about which one is better, right? I've been talking about ChatGPT, I've been talking about Google Bard. Again, like I said, just like you have search engines, Google search engine and Microsoft Bing, one is way more popular than the other. And some of you watching this video might not even know what Microsoft Bing is. And it's okay, it's fine. Trust me, I get it. But there are two different things, right? There are two different brands. Yeah, let me use that word. So ChatGPT, it's a Microsoft baby at the moment, right? It's a Microsoft baby, and they've been able to, they're currently working on an integration where Microsoft Bing and ChatGPT work hand in hand, okay? Now, Google, the search engine, the big boys, the market leaders that everybody knows, that owns the term Google it, also have what you call Google Bard. Google Bard is the exact same thing as ChatGPT. However, Google Bard is bad. And so ChatGPT at the moment currently only has data up to 2021, right? It has it up to 2021, and most likely that's going to change at some point in the future, right? However, Google Bard, like I said, is bad and has data of yesterday ready to go, ready to give it to you hot, right? So that's one pro and con of these two. They are both easy to use, right? I think the one thing that can be a bit confusing, but once you get the hang of it, you're good to go, is Google Bard gives you like more options. They give you like 3 suggestions as to the question you're asking. And for me, I think that's a problem because I don't mind the 3 suggestions. However, if I'm in a hurry, I just want one to move on, and I did. So yeah, it's a pro and a con for me, but yeah, they both give you good suggestions. Now, both of them can be very, very funny. They can give you some things that are way left, way rubbish, way nonsense. So you need to make sure that you're always vetting the information they give you. You need to always make sure, you can't just like lift and dump, because once you lift it and dump it, you're putting your brand at risk because you might have just lifted nonsense. Again, it's the same way you check Google search engine. You Google for something and you notice that there's research or data that is just useless. Like, it's just useless. It's not something you can really avoid, at least not at the moment, right? So yeah, there's that. And then this is more personal to me. Google already has like the G Suite system. So there's your Gmail, the Google Sheets, the Google Slides, all those things that, you know, and they also come with like free 15 gig cloud or something like that. That's how I was brought up, at least in the digital space. That's how I was brought up. I've always used that because life is just easy that way. I know that I don't need to always remember to Control S anything. So I was brought up in that Google ecosystem, and because of that, I use Google Bard more, right? However, ChatGPT, so why I like ChatGPT is it gives you a very WhatsApp-like feel to it. If you know how to use WhatsApp, which I am sure you know how to use WhatsApp, using ChatGPT will not be a problem, right? Now, that reminds me, how do you join these things? Literally just Google it or Bing it, whichever one you want to do. So you can search for, you know, Google Bard and register, or chat. I think ChatGPT's one is OpenAI ChatGPT or something like that, and you search it, right? I'm gonna put something in the link where either I'll put in the caption. What am I doing down? See if you can see it. I'm going to put something in the caption that you can click, or something in the video. I'm not sure yet. I'm really not sure yet. But yeah, so those are the things that. Why are you going off? Guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Thank you so much, by the way. Thank you so much for subscribing. People that have subscribed, God bless you. So yeah, what was that? So those are the major pros and cons that I can think of. They're amazing tools, really. They simplify life. They make it easy for you. One thing you need to look at it is like having your own personal secretary, personal assistant, because you get to ask so many questions and it gives you that answer quickly. The answer might be rubbish. Don't hold me to that, because I've told you the answer might be rubbish. But also vet it. Sometimes the gems that it gives you is crazy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So start using these tools. There's a reason why they created them. They created them for us to use it, right? In my last video, I spoke about how you can use social media to, you can use social media to improve your business, train the algorithm to make sure you're seeing things beneficial to you, stuff like that. Now today, I'm telling you, go and open both ChatGPT and Google Bard. So you find out which one you prefer, which one you are more comfortable with. Let me use that word. You find out what you're more comfortable with, and then you take it from there. Use these tools, guys. If you are using WhatsApp, if you are using Gmail, if you are using Google search engine, if you're using any of these things, you can easily use ChatGPT and Google Bard starting now. All right?
So it's a wrap. That's about it for today. So you'll be hearing from me in another episode, I guess. But don't forget to share this with your friends, your family, people that have businesses, and that will find this type of content useful. So yeah, you'll be hearing from me soon.